What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Godson Elijah, and I just came back from Mexico, and so I wanted to make a video talking about how it is in Mexico compared to where I stay in the Metro Detroit area. So I was in Mexico for 2 weeks, and I had a great time. I stayed with my sister; she lives in Mexico, and we went to different islands. We stayed in Playa del Carmen, and surprisingly, it's a lot of black people moving there. A lot of the 12 tribes moving there, and it was a good community of people. So they had different events, and you would see some of the same people showing up, and they would make friends, relationships, all that. Playa del Carmen is beautiful. It's not as developed as you would as you would see stuff in in Detroit or Metro Detroit, but it's good. And because one of the things I did notice is like there was some down wires that I almost walked into, and I was very wary of that. Like I'm walking straight and there's a wire right here, so I was just it happened almost twice. So, but how did you say? Down wires, like electrical wires. He said what kind of wires? And but it's a beautiful town. The food is good. Sometimes you get tired of tacos. Yeah, you get tired of tacos. And the street tacos, if you ever go, get street tacos. Don't pay for the tacos at the nice fancy restaurants because they're not as good as the street tacos. And the street tacos, they gonna cost you around 40 or 50 pesos, which is about $2. You get three tacos, and you can get a lot. Our money spends way better out there. We can get a lot of things done with the U.S. dollar, and I just think that a lot of people, if you want to travel, you should look into Mexico. A lot of people don't really think about Mexico sometimes. I see a lot of people saying, I didn't even mean to flip that camera. I just see a lot of people saying Africa or some of the islands, but check out Mexico. You won't be disappointed. So we went to some of the islands that were nearby Mexico. We went to Isla Mujeres and Isla Cozumel. Um, Isla Mujeres had better beaches than Cozumel. One thing they're having a problem with is the seaweed, and it makes the beaches smell really bad, and it's hard to swim because of the seaweed. So what they do is they have people on the beach raking it up, but there's really no swimming because the seaweed everywhere. It's bad right now. But Isla Mujeres had a lot of beaches with no seaweed, beautiful water, warm. You could just float because it's the ocean. You're just floating, and they got golf carts where you get on golf carts, and you can ride around the island. It's really small, like comparable to Belle Isle. You can really see straight across the island. But some people live on the island. They have police and everything, so it's different than Belle Isle in Detroit. That's an island in Detroit. One thing we did was we did ATVs, and they took us on an excursion. So we did ATVs, we did cenotes, which is underwater caves, and we did the zip lining. The zip lining was fun. We had to walk real far and walk high up into the skies to get on the zip line. It was very different at first. I thought I was gonna be scared, but I ended up not being scared. But one thing I wanted to mention to y'all, it's a lot of chicas in Mexico. If you're looking for a chica, you will find you a chica. It's some beautiful women out there. So y'all come prepared. So um yeah, so you find Mexican women, black women, white women, all of that. I mean, as a black man, I went to a speed dating thing, and I was the only man there. And so that was good. You know, I got to connect with some women. It was cool. It was cool. I was the only guy there, and it was like 10 or 12 girls. So I'm just like, I'm over here with it. I'm over here with it. I'm just popular, you know. So it was cool. So I think they have a shortage of black guys out there. Um, Other than that, we stayed. Part of the time we stayed at a hostel. It was $25 a night. Had a pool. It was beautiful. Had air conditioning. That's one thing you have to have when you in Mexico. You need air conditioning because it's hot as hell. So I spent a couple nights without air conditioning, and I had to leave the window open. I was sweating on my neck, and it's just like ah. So yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people were asking me, "Am I gonna move out there, or what do you think about it?" I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm used to this certain lifestyle in America, but you know, it's potential. I could see once I finish school potentially, you know, looking spending some time out there. Maybe not moving out there for long term, but spending some time out there. Cause like I said, my sister's already out there, so